Elias, hi.
Hello, Nick. I cannot understand how Nigel Farage is still in politics. I mean, he keeps starting up these parties and then they disappear. Then he comes back, the same basic a racist party, basically.
Watch as Iain Dow defends Nigel Farage from claims of racism.
And
well, they're not racist.
Well, okay, they pretend they're not, but obviously they are. They're only existing
they're really not. I'm sure just like any other party, they've got racists among their membership, but so have other parties. So, I mean, they're not a racist party.
As Billy Bragg said about Brexit, not everyone who voted for Brexit is racist, but I do believe every racist voted Brexit. And reform is a similar kettle of fish.
Only exist because they play the racist cards. That's all they do.
No, they don't only exist because they played the racist card, because they haven't done that. They existed initially to see Brexit through and make sure that it happened. That was their raison d'etre.
Okay, well, exactly what you just said was, how was Brexit won? By playing the racist card. It's the same thing.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. And, I mean, if you're going to continue along this line, let's actually stop the conversation, because it absolutely wasn't. Brexit was won for many reasons. Yes, immigration was one, because certainly some people pretended that it would lead to a reduction in immigration. But just to talk about immigration doesn't make people racist, Elias.
When you say some people, one of those was Farage. And when you say talking about immigration isn't racist, that's true. But what a great way to gather support from voters who are racist.
The main reason, either you like it or not, okay, the main reason Brexit was won and his party exists is because they played a racist card.
No, it doesn't. Again, you are factually incorrect. You are factually incorrect. There have been many surveys done on why there was a majority that voted for Brexit, and the main reason was sovereignty. Immigration was number 2.
But sovereignty, to many, meant taking back control. Britain for the Brits, being able to control our borders, which has anti-immigration baked into it.
The Reform Party... Okay, the reason they exist, as soon as something happens where people of colour is involved in it, that's their front news. They highlight it for about 6 months, even though it becomes history to everyone else. You know.
Well, do you think that because Nigel Farage was the first one to point out? I mean, it was actually when he was presenting on this radio station. I remember it because he would go down to Dover and he would film asylum seekers coming over the channel when nobody else wanted to know, and he pointed that out. Now, I think he actually did it as a public service. I don't think he was racist for doing that.
He does it for the racist reason. He tried to
No, he doesn't.
He's not.
Let's see where this conversation ends.
Yes.
So everything that we've achieved over the course of the last 300 or 400 years has been achieved through the exploitation of other countries. You genuinely believe that?
100%. What you
don't believe it's the innovation of the British people, the work ethic of the British people, all the discoveries that British scientists have made? I could go on.
No, I don't. No, it's all based on blood money, and it's still going on today.
You really don't like your own country, do you?
What do you mean I don't like my own country? I like to speak the truth. If you don't like it, I'm not going to lie for anybody.
Yeah, but you're not speaking the truth. That's the problem.
Yes,
throughout this whole conversation, you've made all sorts of allegations which have turned out to be completely spurious.
What you talking about? Everyone is. Do you know something? I can't believe you. There's something. You're the man who wants to go and read some history books, not me.
No, I don't read them. I write them.
Oh, you write them. Well, there you go. Then you write them. Yeah. So, well, just like most histories written by fools who write them incorrect.
Click here for Michael Gove up to his neck in PPE scandal.